Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 14th through the 20th of August 2022. I hope you guys had a good week. I want to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So if you find that the story is resonating with you, but you find yourself on the other side, just place yourself in the story where you belong. It's not that big of a deal. I am giving away a free personal tarot reading at the end of each month. If you would like to qualify for that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and also leave a comment. All right, so let's get started, Sagittarius. Spirit, can I have the energy of Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius, you are starting out with the Fool. We have the Page of Cups, and coming out together, we have the Six of Wands in reverse along with the Death card in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you have some kind of a new beginning. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be in relationship. It could be for some of you. But it's something that it's a new adventure, something new. There's a sense of freedom here, a sense of innocence about this. There's a lot of idealism that's going along with this new beginning. I am seeing with the Page of Cups that there is an extension. Either someone is extending themselves to you or you to them. It's very small. It's not very big. It could be an apology of some sort, but it is an emotional extension, but it's small. And it would be a situation that you're feeling hasn't turned out very successful, but you just can't let go of it. So either you're giving someone an apology or extending yourself to someone, or they are to you. I do feel like for a lot of you, you're hoping to have some form of a new beginning. I am seeing that for some of you, the situation was unsuccessful because of a lack of commitment. There was a little bit of a lack of commitment. Let's see the energy that you're dealing with here. Show me. Thank you. All right. We have the Hermit, sign of Virgo. We have the Three of Coins in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Water sign energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a, let's see, Scorpio, Cancer, or Scorpio, Cancer. I don't know why I can't think of the third. Pisces. For some reason, Pisces just would not come into my head. Can't even explain that. But the person that you're connected with, I feel like they've withdrawn a little bit from you. This person is deep in thought. There's a foundation here that has either crumbled or, there's a foundation that has crumbled, or possibly there's just been a lack of a foundation. I feel like it would have been tied to this lack of commitment. And this is where either you or they are going to be extending themselves. It feels like it's your energy, like you're extending yourself to this person. I do feel that this person has pulled back quite a bit emotionally. I feel like for most of you, there's a lack of communication. They're trying to figure this out. They're trying to understand why there's this lack of commitment. They're trying to gain guidance. I feel like this person is deep in prayer a lot, but they're doing a lot of soul searching. Yeah, there's a feeling this person feels as if they gave more to the connection than they received. And there's a sense of disappointment that they feel. So let's see the energy of the connection. All right, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oof. Okay, so the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is not the best of energy that's between the two of you. There's a little bit of a maliciousness that could be here. There was maybe some gossip that was going back and forth. One or the other may have felt like the other one was putting them down. There may have been some anger. It's not a card of happiness that's between the two of you. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there's a sense here that someone feels that they were put down, that they can't trust the other one, that there were maybe some lies or things that were not truthfully related. But there's a sense of maliciousness even. Let's see what's directly affecting this connection. Possibly some anger here. Lower vibrational feelings though. What's affecting this connection? And it would have caused this person to pull back. Okay, so we have the Six of Coins, and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so what's affecting the connection? I feel like Sagittarius, you are trying to come back into this connection in a very generous way. You are trying to extend yourself to this person. But you're asking for balance here. You're asking for there to be an even give and take. I feel like some of you guys might be spreading yourself a little bit thin. So be careful with that. I feel like some of you Sagittarius are maybe like you have a lot of demands. You feel like you have a lot of demands on you right now. And you may be feeling like you're spread a little bit thin. I do feel like you are trying to bring in a balance to the connection, though. The person that you are connected with, they are. I feel like when you extend yourself to them, they will extend back. So I see an offer of love here. I see an offer of love. I see this person receiving an apology or receiving this small token. It could even be like a text or a phone call or an email. But I see them taking what is given to them by you and increasing it and returning it. So let's see what, and that's what's going to affect the connection. So let's see what the outcome is at the end of the week. There could be some kind of an invitation from this person. The Two of Coins. So kind of weigh in the pros and cons. Bringing more balance into the situation, but weighing the pros and cons here. Definitely both parties trying to be flexible, adaptable here. There could be some financial problems, just so you're aware. I am seeing that, so be careful with your money, Sagittarius, because I do see that there could be some, tricky juggling of the finances here. Maybe some financial stress. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be an attempt to bring more balance back into the connection. It's just that right now what I'm seeing, Sagittarius, is that you haven't let go of the situation, but you don't feel like it's successful. They're still holding back somewhat emotionally. it looks like you get things started and they extend themselves a little bit, but at the end of the day, they're still holding back quite a bit. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Coins in the reverse. So this is a sense of loss. And again, be careful with your money, because I am seeing a loss of money here too. I do feel like somebody is kind of preoccupied with money, and it's underlying all of this. Like, I feel almost like somebody's mismanaged their money, and so it's going to cause some problems here. Like and Sagittarius, I'm sorry, but it feels like it's on your side. It feels like perhaps you have been careless with your money, and it's causing you to have to juggle things a little bit. So you may be embarking on something here that's in order to increase your finances. But be careful, because the energy that's coming in is one that is like underlying it all is a preoccupation with money. It's also showing me that there's a sense of instability that's related to that, and also perhaps disloyalty. So be careful with that. I'm also seeing a broken commitment. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Oh, look at that. We have the Fool clarifying the Fool, and we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so that's a new beginning, and it's clarified here with this offer of love. So there's an offer of love. I feel like it's gonna be a new beginning for you, or you're desiring it. Yeah, there's a desire for it. The thing is that for some of you, there could be travel here. But I just feel like you got to be careful, because there's a bit of carelessness. Also, there's something to do with a lack of commitment. So let's see why the Page of Cups is here. Why is the Page of Cups here? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. Some of you are waiting for money, but again, I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing travel here twice. I feel like you're very defensive here. You've been very defensive. You've been waiting to extend yourself to this person, or you are waiting for them to extend themselves to you. So for some of you, what I see is that you want to have a new beginning here. There was a situation where there was a lack of commitment. You want to have this new beginning, desperately want to have this new beginning, and that you've been waiting for this token of love, this apology, or this extension of emotion. There could be outside influences that are affecting this as well. And it feels like it's affecting you. So you might be influenced by outside forces in some way. And it may be kind of pulling you back, making you wait, making this situation take longer than necessary. So let's see. Yeah, it could be outside influences is causing this lack of success. All right, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Lovers. Ten of Wands is in the reverse, and we have the Three of Cups reversed. This could be a soulmate. But what I do see is that there is divine intervention here. I do see the two of you coming coming back together, or that's the desire. But in order for there to be success, these problems have to be worked out. And so far that has not happened. And you're not happy about this. You're not happy about it at all. You're still holding on to this connection, but I feel like you worry about whether or not it can be worked out. Because so far it hasn't been successful. You haven't been able to successfully get on the same page. You're not seeing eye to eye with this person. Like I said, there could be some influences outside of this connection that's affecting this. Because I feel like you've been waiting for this extension or this apology in order to have this new beginning. So you're wanting this new beginning. Let's see their energy. Why is the Hermit here? So that energy between the two of you could be those outside influences that's causing the disruption between the two of you. There could be somebody that is, gossiping, or some malicious lies that's causing the problems between the two of you. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Now, underlying energy, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. They have it in the upright. So I do feel like this person is doing some soul searching as far as a new beginning, commitment, stability. For some, this person is really focusing on, their job. They've really kind of pulled their energy back. They're being very reclusive. They're not talking. They're focused on their own stability, their own money. So they're going to be really working on, whatever it is they do to make money. And they're just very reclusive. They're not talking. They're not coming forward, which is what you're desiring, is that they would. Why is the Three of Pentacles? But during this time, Sagittarius, they're also they're doing some soul searching about a possible new beginning, and also about commitment. All right, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. We have the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Wands. Gosh, I can't speak. Nine of Swords reversed and in the upright, and the Four of Wands reversed. It's like I could see it so clear in my head, I couldn't speak it clear. There was a foundation that crumbled, and this person that you're dealing with, they were very upset. I can see the energy of someone that was just feeling heartbroken, tears, just a lot of anxiety, worry, and it had to do with this ending. So there was an ending, or a lack of commitment, but the foundation here crumbled, and at that point this person pulled back. They put their energy into becoming more solid and stable themselves. Why is the Queen of Cups? Woof. Queen of Cups is in reverse, is clarifying the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there was an ugly altercation. I can see that. There was a fight of some sort, and there was ego involved. This person pulled back sharply at that point. So the conflict is over, but in order for them to resolve this conflict within themselves, they had to kind of cut off their emotions. I feel as if this person feels like they sacrificed a lot and they got nothing in return, that they got hurt in return. That even though they'd sacrificed everything, they'd given, they had put their heart out there, at the end of the day, when this foundation crumbled, they feel as if this conflict was so ugly that they wound up losing everything. And the only way that they could cope with it was to just sharply pull back. This is when they went, internally, they just went inside themselves. I can see this person just kind of folding within themselves. It was very painful. This person went through a lot of pain here. This is someone who is very intuitive. And so now they're relying on their intuition to find the answers for this new beginning, to reinstitute stability. And in the meantime, they're focused on their own stability. Let's see, let's see why this Queen of Swords is here. Now, this could be these other influences that are between the two of you. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? I will say it's not very good energy. It's not good energy at all. All right, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like there's someone that came between the two of you. And whoever this was, they're malicious. They truly are malicious. This is somebody who gossips, who lies. They put other people down, and they basically interfered in this connection. So they stand between the two of you. Also, Sagittarius, I have to mention, because we have the High Priestess in reverse, this is somebody who may do witchcraft of some sort. And they caused a lot of conflict. And I feel like you may be starting to see this person for who they are. They may be revealing themselves for who they actually are now. I do feel like the conflict, the person that you are involved with, they don't want conflict with you. So I feel like you are seeing this person for who they are. You are either bringing forward an offer of love or emotion to this person that you're involved with here, or you're hoping they will. You want a new start with this person. And I feel like they are trying to figure things out, but they certainly don't want any more conflict. The conflict was just devastating for them. It hurt them deeply. It caused them to really just pull their energy completely back. They still have love here, but they are not, offering it. They're not giving love out. They're just, it's like they folded within themselves is the image I'm seeing. We have the Empress in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. And we have the Ten of Coins. Yeah, so the situation began to wither, basically. It began to, basically there was no growth. There's a sense of disrespect. There's a sense of not honoring the commitment or honoring the other person. And that's a shared energy. I am seeing that you want to bring balance back into this, but and you've been waiting, and sometimes you kind of give up a little bit. There's a sense, because I feel like you're hurt too, Sagittarius. And so sometimes you have this energy of just giving up on this, that it's not going to matter anyway, so I just give up. But other times I see you, kind of saying, no, I'm going to fight for the connection. So the person that you are involved with here, I do feel that they're thinking long term. So they want something long term. And I feel like that if you do extend yourself, I feel like you're going to have to go big or go home, because if you extend yourself in a small way, I don't think that's going to be enough. You may have already done that. You may have already extended yourself in a small way and you're kind of waiting now to see what happens. It's going to take something bigger energy. So what I'm seeing here is that if the energy is bigger, then it's going to be, you have a chance of success. It's going to bring success, because there's just been so much damage here. So it's going to take a large offer. It's going to take what is the word I'm looking for? Like the grand gesture. It's going to have to be like a grand gesture. Let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome. Yeah, the person you're involved with here, Sagittarius, they're not gonna, it's go big or go home, because something small is not gonna work. All right, we have the Hermit in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands. Yeah, so we end the week basically kind of weighing up the pros and cons about this offer, about, extending oneself, about, whether or not to come forward. And I do feel that you're going to. I don't feel like you're going to do the grand gesture, but your goal is to basically bring this person out of hermit mode. I think you're still going to keep it small. They're hoping for something much bigger, but I think you're trying to bring balance back in. I do think that it's going to be something small. I feel like it'll be communication of some sort. It could be an apology. It could be just a phone call, a text. It could be an email, but your effort here is to bring a small amount of balance back. And you've been weighing this out, what you should do, for a minute. You want to bring this person out of their isolation. And the thing is you're going to be successful. It's going to be successful, because I see success with this. So either they're approaching you or you're approaching them, and it's difficult to say. Usually when that happens, it's because for some of you, Sagittarius, it's you that will be approaching, and for others it's the other person. So just take it as it resonates. But I do see that one of you is contemplating it. I feel like it's more you. You may be waiting for it though, but when the offer comes, it's not going to be big. It's going to be smaller, but it is going to be successful, and that's good. That is good. So bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. This is underlying energy, Sagittarius, and what it tells me is that there has been inconsistency in this connection. The energy is on and off, on and off. So this may be one of those relationships where you're on and, then there's a fight or something and it's off. This person does not want to fight with you. It also tells me that there is communication that's coming in, and it's going to come in rather quickly. I feel like it'll be small at first, and then it's going to come in quicker after that. All right, let's pull a few oracles and see if there's any further clarification. This is the energy here of like somebody trying to repair something that has gone badly, gone wrong. Okay, so let's see what we have. All right, so we have snake, competition, enemy, clever and malicious. So it's this energy that has gotten in between the two of you. look over your shoulder and the other woman. So this could be a female that has done this, but there's somebody here that is malicious and has gotten in between the two of you. This person is a snake. We have the chaser in a codependent relationship. So there's fear of abandonment. So somebody, we may have a runner-chaser dynamic here, but somebody is afraid of abandonment in this connection. And then we have, let's see, where do I feel that goes? I feel like it goes over here with you, but I'm not certain. All right, and then we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, a new phase, and preparing for union. So if this is a twin flame connection, the person, one of you is preparing for union, possibly both of you. There could be a karmic that has gotten in between the two of you. And somebody's being triggered here with these codependent, abandonment issues as well. So, all right. I do feel like it's going to work out, though. Things are going to work out. So I hope this has been helpful. If you are interested in the free tarot reading that I'll be giving away at the end of the month, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and also drop a comment. So until I see you in next week's reading, namaste.